Hello and welcome back to more Festivus joy on Pop Culture Reacts as we work our way to the time when a fat person in a red suit comes forth and brings gifts. It is the
Sounds
most
very
wonderful
sinister
time
when
of
you
the year.
describe it like that. It sounds sick and wrong when you describe it like that.
Well, I often get said that the way I describe things makes things more sinister and sick and wrong.
Mm, mm, mm.
So, today we have something that neither of us have heard before. And
That's three for
I
three for me so far. I ain't heard of any of these songs so far.
and I saw it because of the parody name. We are listening to Slayer, and no, not that Slayer, with South of Lapland. Open brackets, Santa's Gory Yuletide. Close brackets.
We've had some good history with a couple of songs. Halloween's been good to us in this states, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Of takeoffs, of band names and song titles. So fingers crossed.
So yes, I saw this and went, hmm, I do love a bit of Slayer, and it may be something to get me into the festive mood.
Maybe. I mean, the fact that it's called Santa's Gory Yuletide doesn't sound very festive mood, does it?
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
Sounds like a horror mood, not a Christmas mood.
Well, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A lot of column B. Right, shall we see what Slayer all about?
Let's do this.
On it.
It's Christmas time, and now you need to be afraid. This Christmas time, we banish light, and we let it shine. On Christmas Eve, you just hung up stockings in time. Unsuspecting kids with the morning surprise. Jesus, day of food rejection is nigh. Once parents say goodnight, we must fly. Got your children transformers again. Delivery man just showed up too late. The never-ending search on Amazon tests your sanity. Glasses downstairs with the Millennium Falcon toy. Christmas is moments away, and I must cut down chimneys and empty out my sack. South of Lapland! Scared South of Lapland! Yeah! I'm on my draw South of Lapland! The gluten-filled seeds that fills your heart with cholesterol. It goes in your heart and in other rays. The never-ending story is on Now Behold. Our time's dying slow on your big TV. Here's to daybreaks and last to head of it. Looking up from south of heaven, where he reigned life forevermore. Chaos sends us sleigh hits a truck. The collision resulted in a bloodbath. Carnage on I-11. Santa's gathered the heaven. No more family for Kevin. All my love for forever. The herd won't see another rooftop. A child's toy soaked in red. Striping candy and broken teeth. Venison scattered on the streets.
Come with me if you want a gift. Come on.
Pots crushed where his layers head. Jurassic Legos are all wrecked. Coffee up pecan pie. Wearing Santa's glory Yuletide. 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 Yuletide.
Even Michael Dorn's autograph. Cost me $50. He was really nice.
Bless them. They said Merry Christmas at the end. That's nice of them.
That was very clever. To mix of South of Heaven and Mandatory Suicide, but what I really liked was how they were dropping in Christmas song riffs into it.
Yeah,
in
I like
bits.
that. Yep.
And
You know when we said we were doing Last Christmas and a very, very different, like, because that was a singular bit and I think less inspired and talented musicians. I like the you say like the variants you got in there, and it was quite nice, wasn't it? Quite nice little breakups to kind of go, oh, and it made me want to hear more of those songs in that style. Not necessarily the whole length of the songs, but more of it, yeah.
Yeah, and lyrically was funny, which we've said with like the parody stuff that we've done for like Halloween and things like
Yeah.
that, it's a fine line between being funny and the joke getting old very quickly and nailing it. And I think they did quite well with this one.
Well, can I just jump in? I want to do me two negatives quickly because I think
Yeah.
I want to get onto the positive. Like the singer, bless him. I think this song was too much for him, but I think it is. But I think it's fine. But I think it's just a little bit. He's doing the best he can there. But that song is at least 3 minutes and probably 3.5 minutes too long because the joke really did get old for me at about the 3 minute mark. And I was really enjoying it up to about the 3 minute mark, and then I had another 3.5 minutes to go after that, and I was like, whoa. And the punchline started hitting a lot softer because I'm going, okay, I'm at the 5.5 minute, and it's a similar punchline to what you did at minute and a half. And I'll let you come back in and we'll jump into stuff I like. But as much as I said, I liked all those tweaks into other Christmas songs, I was by that point going, come on, you've done your thing, move on. So
I mean, because of the length of South of Heaven, and then as I said, it has at the end a little bit of like the mandatory suicide bits. I was fine with that because it was South of Heaven. So it is the right length for the original that they worked from.
But it's not the original though, is it?
No.
It's the right length. The original, you can say, was the right length, but this is a comedy parody version of it, which the original isn't a comedy parody, is it? It's a song with a, let's say, 6 minute message to it, whereas this is a song with a couple of gags that are stretched over 6.5 minutes.
But yeah, no, I thought it was quite funny. The referencing to toys and Kevin being left home alone forever.
Yeah,
Skeletor.
those pop culture is up there. Those pop culture references are Skeletor, Terminator, Megatron, and if there's one thing that every musician could do to get me to love a song, it's you make a reference to Transformers and you put the Transformer noise of them transforming from the cartoon in the background, and I'm a sucker for it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'd be intrigued to see what else they do.
Yeah.
If I would imagine they're the sort of band that probably come up once a year with a new song once a year, pick a Slayer song.
I quite like the effort as well. Like, you sort of said not only with the pop culture references, but the effort in the video of kind of having them animated out. And there's even bits where the characters are talking and stuff like that. And the puns in there. What was it? Terminator 2 Judgment Slay and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, they're really cheap, simple puns, but I liked them. I appreciated them. They kind of come in there and they're set at the right tonal level for what it's trying to do, isn't it? And like go back to like the music. Like I think all the way through it, it always retains. Like when they do bring those other Christmas bits in, somehow they all fit.
Mm.
When they're kind of so disparate, and I guess it's because they go in that similar style. But yeah, I will say, like as a parody song, it's good. I think it's a really good parody song. But as I say, like it's just too long for me, and I think at 3.5 minutes, I think it's a brilliant parody song because it does all that stuff, does it quick, gets out, doesn't outstay its welcome, and I think it's like a 2 thumbs up. I'd play it at Christmas, whereas I think I'd start playing it at Christmas and about a minute in go, oh yeah, I forgot this is really, really long, and then skip on to another track.
But yeah, no, as I said, I'm definitely gonna look at what else they do and see.
Oh yeah, I'd be interested to see
have.
what they've got in their catalogue. It doesn't have to be Christmas either. There's plenty of events of the year, and we love a song around a holiday. So yeah, hopefully they touch on other things as well.
Yes. So, you lot out there, let us know what you thought of Slayer in the comments down there. YouTube things of like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until tomorrow, and more festive joy. Good day.